Good morning, everybody. This is Holly with Working on Me. It is Monday morning, and I do breakfast lives on Monday morning, and I also do my weigh-ins. I put my live weigh-in in my stories, and then here, I just let you know. So, let's get right down to the weigh-in, just in case you don't want to hear us blabbing here. So I only lost 1 ounce this week, which is totally fine. I was 154 last week. I was 139.9 this week. So I only lost one ounce, and that is quite all right. So, yeah, let's just start that out. So you don't have to wait till the very end to find out what I weighed. You can always go to my stories. I am getting my eggs prepared. I like to add onion powder, garlic powder, and salt. I'm just not a pepper person, and here lately I haven't been adding pepper in my eggs. Sorry. I know a lot of people love pepper. I'm just not a pepper person. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it out, and that's just me. So, anyhow, I hope y'all all had a great weekend. We had a great weekend. And in my stories, I haven't had the stories up very long from this morning, but I said that I have exciting news for my family. It's not exciting news probably for y'all, but it's exciting news for us. My mom called me this morning, and she's like, guess what? Nicole's having her baby. So my nephew, that got married in November, right? In November. They're having their baby today. Her water broke last night at midnight. So they are in the hospital, going to probably have that baby sometime today. So we are super excited. It is a boy. We know that. And yeah, it's my mom and dad's, not their first great grandchild, because my Candy, my oldest sister Candy, her kids have kids also. We don't get to see them as often. So this one lives at least somewhat near us, and we're super excited. So prayers. And Nicole, if you're watching, sweetheart, I am praying for you, girlfriend. I really want to come. So anyhow, but she's probably laying up in bed. Maybe she's watching the show. Maybe she's not. We're super excited. We are rooting for you. We are so excited. So you can do this, Mama. I'm excited. Moved mom this weekend. Moving is not fun. And believe me, I know, because we moved my son. And you know, the worst part about moving is the clothes. Having to move the clothes, right? So yeah, there's no sound. Go back out, Jennifer, and come back in. I haven't had anybody else tell me they can't hear me, so go back out and come back in. Yeah. So check that out. Is anybody else being able to listen to me? I'm just going to check on my end. I'm going to turn me up. Moving is not fun. And believe me, I can hear me. So on my end, I can hear. I'm going to turn me up. Moving is not fun. And believe I can hear me. So okay, I'm going to turn that down. Okay, great. Awesome. I'm glad. Okay, so Debbie, congratulations for losing 1 pound. That's awesome. I only have 4% left on my my iPad, and I can already tell I'm not getting a whole lot of. So I'm getting some comments, but not all of them. So that's okay. So anyways, I'm actually gonna have a slice of toast today with some jelly, some good jelly right here. If you ever had this. We get this at our local grocery store, H-E-B, but I know that Walmart has this. And so for 1 tablespoon, it's 0 points. So I'm going to have some of this and a toast, eggs, banana, and my awesome drink. You know, something I did not do, I did not add my link in there. I always try to remember, but I always forget my Advocare link because I get many people ask. So let me get to that. Anyways, what else? I was going to tell y'all something else about this weekend and I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, you know what? I know what I was going to say. Last night, once we got home yesterday, we went over to a friend's house and I got to relax by the pool and just soak up some sun. It was just beautiful weather yesterday. And we ate over there and then we came home. So it was pretty late. But so I was going to make like a video, but I just put the Advocare link in here. I will go back after the post and I will put it up in my captions as well. Anyways, we have an assistant pastor and he preached yesterday, and I never really thought about this. This was like really good the way he put this. So we all know that yesterday was Palm Sunday, and this whole week is Holy Week going up into Easter. And like he says, you know, like when you watch a movie and you already know how it ends, somebody already ruined it for you, that the character doesn't die, or if he does die, you already know that. So when you're watching the movie, you're like, all throughout the movie, it looks like he's going to die. And then you know that he doesn't, or her or him, it doesn't matter. And so like when you're watching it, you're like, this is really good, but I already know the ending of it. So when we go into Easter, a lot of times when you go to church, they talk about all the positive stuff. We know that God died, Jesus died for our sins and all of our bad stuff, okay? And we know that, okay? And then we know that he rose again on the 3rd day, okay? So we know that, and so it makes us happy on that. But what people don't talk about is the week leading up to that, and how that Jesus was very human, and that he went through all the emotions because he knew what was going to happen to him. So could you only imagine that, and that there was no other outcome to be had other than that? And so just knowing he had to have some stress on him, if you think about it. But anyways, that whole week, just knowing that was going to happen and everything like that. Our pastor actually utilized a story for himself, that when he was 23, he got diagnosed with cancer, and that just being, whenever he had to do like chemo, he was in the room with all the other people that were doing chemo, and that they have all of the chairs facing each other. And he feels that is not a coincidence, that is why they do that, because we are all born to not live through this life alone. We are definitely here to do life with someone as well, okay? And so when you're in that chemo room and you're with other people that are going through chemo, it just makes it a little bit easier because everybody has a story and you're all kind of going through the same thing. So just like Jesus, you know, that week of Holy Week, he had his disciples with him, and he went through the rest of his week with his followers. So anyways, it was just really good the way he put it, because we don't ever look at it that way. Like, he had dark times probably through that week also, just like we do when we're going through something. And but we, as Easter comes up, we know what's going to happen, so we are already like, yay, it's Easter, yay, you know. And so anyways, I just wanted to kind of put that little perspective in your little head right now. So that is right. That's right, Vanessa. That is right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, everybody. I'm seeing some more comments over here. Okay, Pat, I'm glad that you brought up the whole bankruptcy thing. Honestly, I'm like getting tired of and I'm not like picking on you, Pat. So I'm actually glad that you brought that up, but I'm actually getting tired of people like worrying about what Weight Watchers is going to do. I'm not at all. Like, okay, so here's the thing. I don't work for Weight Watchers. They did not call me up and say, hey, when your people ask you this, tell them this. No. From what I've read, and again, I don't get into logistics of stuff, but at least I read what I read. They filed Chapter 11, which is just restructuring, which means they're probably going to lay off some people. They may have hired a new CEO from who knows? I have no idea. And they're probably going to change some things eventually, but as of right now, nothing's going to change on our end. If they would have filed Chapter 7, that is full bankruptcy, businesses closing, all that kind of stuff, okay? Now, can they still close? Absolutely. Are they fully going to tell people? Probably not until it was like time. So here's the thing. If Weight Watchers completely goes away, I will go to probably counting my calories on an app, or like I said, I did the macros and I just know that I don't always hit my macros. So to me, macros is hard to me. Okay. I did do the macros for about 3 months and I never could hit my protein like I'm supposed to. And that's why Weight Watchers works. But that's why also calorie counting would just work for me too, because I can eat whatever I want just as long as I stay in my calorie deficit that I want to be in, okay? So if something happens with Weight Watchers and it completely goes away, I'm not panicked about it. I'm not worried about it. Do I love my Weight Watchers? I do. I'm sorry. I lost all my weight with Weight Watchers. I love the app. So I love all of that. So just letting you know what I know. I do not know a lot, and that is what I do know about the whole bankruptcy thing. So hopefully that helped some of you. You ever heard of Skinny Fit Drink? Excuse me. Just wondering if it is similar to Advocare. I have not heard of Skinny Fit Drink. And if it is closer to Advocare, I will honestly tell you, I love Advocare. So I would say do not switch. Do Advocare because I love Advocare. So, but I do not know anything about the Skinny Fit. No, I do not. So I don't. Let's see here. What else? Let me see what else I got on here. Anne says, I need to start Weight Watchers. And now I just gave you that bomb. I too would hate to lose the Weight Watchers app. I use it constantly. I use it constantly too, Linda. I will be honest. I use the app constantly. So I honestly feel that they're not going anywhere. Honestly, okay? I think they're going to restructure. Some things are eventually going to change on our end, but on their end, it's changing a lot. Do I think they need to reopen their meetings? Yeah. So maybe that is one thing that whoever is going to be in charge of the restructuring, they will open up meetings again, because I know that is what they're built on. I don't have time to always go to meetings, but I'm telling you that's what they're built on. So that if they asked me, that is what they need to do, is probably reopen and do that again. I am enrolled in Weight Watchers, just need to start tracking. There you go, Anne. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Okay, so before I get my eggs started, because I want to have a nice warm breakfast this morning, and I usually am talking so much that I don't get to fully enjoy a warm breakfast. I have all of my vitamins over here. Guys, I do Weight Watchers as my supplements. I'm sorry. That is not even what I meant to say. We were talking about Weight Watchers, and that's why it came out. I do Advocare as my supplements. I have for 6 years. I am a distributor for them, and I've helped a lot of people. So on me, I use their MNS Delta system. It's their vitamin system. It is a two-parter. You take one in the morning and one at lunch. It has your multivitamin, your probiotic. It has a Crave Check, which is an appetite suppressant pill. It has your a metabolism booster in it. And I said a multivitamin, and then the probiotic. So all of that is right here, but I also take their Catalyst, which is for my muscles. I take Flex, which is for your joints. And I take their calcium D3 for calcium and the vitamin K and D and all that. Now, in our Spark that I have every morning in my drink, okay, this is just fruit punch. This is a bag of fruit punch. One thing that they're known for is their Spark. They have 20 vitamins and minerals that are in the Spark, okay? And just to go over a few of the vitamins or the minerals, vitamins and all that in there, they have vitamin A, C, and E. They have vitamins B6 and B12. They have zinc. They do have caffeine. So when you are taking Spark, the whole concept of Spark is a energy drink. It's to get you started in the morning, to get that pep and going, okay? If it did not have caffeine in it, it would not. If you drink coffee, you drink coffee to get you going in the morning. Am I right? Yes, I know I'm right. That is why you drink coffee, is to get you going. So Spark has 120 grams of caffeine. That is the same thing as having a cup of coffee, okay? So if caffeine is something that bothers you, then you can't have it. That means you're probably not drinking coffee either. So just letting you know that this does not make you jittery in any way. But if it did not have that, then they could not state that that is a low calorie energy drink. Okay. They couldn't, then what would make it an energy drink? Okay. So just letting you know that. So I add my Spark in there. I add my collagen, which is for my hair, skin, and nails. I add that in here. And then I also add my fiber for gut health. Okay. So all three of these go into my drink every single morning, every day. Okay. And if I don't have it in the morning for some reason, I will have it at lunchtime. I will have it at 3 o'clock. So I have this every single day. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to get my stuff started. And I'm going to go ahead and mix my drink. I'm actually going to get my little shaker bottle. It just mixes well when you do a little shaker bottle. Hopefully some of y'all got the deal last week where you could buy Spark last week and get a free shaker bottle only for one day. So I thought that was really cool. That was really awesome. Let's see here. I'm not getting a lot of comments on my front phone right here. So, how many points? That's such a great question. Hold on one second. I have, Holly, I have you. Okay, sorry, I already read that one. Oh, it's somebody's birthday. Happy birthday, Barbara. We still have our meetings once a week. Awesome, Linda. I just know a lot of people do not have meetings anymore where they live. Hello, Holly. Hey, Margie. My husband is still in ICU, but doing better. Prayers appreciated. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Kelly, I lost 1 ounce. 1 ounce. Okay, so I got asked the question, how many points is the Spark? So the Spark is 1 point, the collagen is 1 point, and the fiber I use is unflavored, and it is 1 point as well. So my whole entire drink is 3 points, and then my eggs are 0. I put cheese on my eggs, which is 1 point, and I'm actually gonna have 1 slice of toast this morning. So my whole breakfast is going to cost me 6 points this morning. And if I wouldn't have had the toast, like I don't always have toast, it would have just been 5 points. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank y'all for the prayers for Miss Margie. I'm glad he's doing better though, Margie. That's a plus. And he's right where he needs to be. That's right. Okay, I turn this on, and that is hot because I am talking. Let's go ahead and switch over to this because I was talking, and that is hot. Okay, I'm going to spray my virgin olive oil from my skincare line. That is what I'm spraying on here. And I always forget to say that because I've had plenty of people message me and say, what is it that you sprayed in your pan? And I just automatically think that you've been here for years and that you know what I'm using. So yeah, that's my extra virgin olive oil from the skincare line that I sell, which is Olive Tree, people. And then, what else? Oh yes, tonight, I have to do something, I have to cook something very quickly because either one, well, I know I'm probably going to be late tonight because at 6 o'clock, I have a 4-H meeting that we are going to be doing like a banquet for our 4-Hers, pretty much like Senior Serve. And we have to meet tonight to go over the last stuff because it's in May. So I will be going to that, and it starts at 6, and I don't know how long that's going to last. So when I get home, I am going to do ham. I bought a ham steak. I will have some rice, some jasmine rice, and probably green beans because I didn't really buy any vegetables. So that is what is going to happen tonight. That is what we're having, but it will be a little later than I normally get on here due to the fact that I had that meeting. Okay, so I'm going to put my slice of cheese on there to start melting. After you reach your goal weight, but you stay on your points, do you continue to lose or maintain? So what I'm going to do, 150 is my goal weight, 150. Even right now, I'm really okay with where I'm at, but 150 is my goal weight. If I continue to lose, I'm not going to be upset with that, okay? I'm not going to be upset with that. But mainly, I'm going to do maintaining. And what that really means, I am not, on your app, you can change your, you can change on the app to maintain. And what that means is it's going to give you a little bit more points to eat in a day, so you can maintain your weight. I'm not going to do that because I just feel like that's going to get you into trouble eventually. So I'm going to keep it. Oh, I forgot about my toast. I am just going to keep it exactly where it's at. I'm going to continue to eat exactly like I normally eat because I'm used to it. Now, every once in a while, I might like engage in something a little more than what I would normally do. And so because that is a balance. And like, for instance, I will give it to you. Yesterday I've been really, really good about eating everything this week like I'm supposed to. Yesterday, when we went to our friend's house to barbecue, we grilled pork chops, and I made macaroni and cheese because my son wanted it and all that kind of stuff. I had some macaroni and cheese, and it was just regular macaroni and cheese. That is called balance. I was not worried about having that. Even though I had weigh-in today, I still ate the mac and cheese, the pork chops. That's pretty much all we had. We had a little bit of sausage. I think I had 2 bites of sausages. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's just called, it's balance. Let's see here. Thank you, Jessica. You're so sweet. I made the chicken and dumpling casserole yesterday. So good. Thank you for sharing that recipe. Yes, Sharon, that recipe is so good. It's so good. I agree. I agree. Okay, let's see here. I'm waiting for my toast to get done. And I'm gonna have a bite of my eggs really quick. So good. I was watching one of my Advocare friends that I am friends with. That's another distributor. She's really awesome. And she made me laugh because when it comes to cottage cheese, I do not like cottage cheese at all. Now, I can cook with cottage cheese like in lasagna or something like that, but I cannot stand cottage cheese. I honestly don't know how somebody can just like put it in their mouth, okay? And she is the same way, and she's even more of a health buff than I am, okay? So it was funny to hear her say that. So she said what she does is she uses the cottage cheese, and I don't know how, I think she uses a tablespoon, or I can't remember how much she uses of it, and she mixes it in her eggs, and she was surprised when she did it the first time that she could not taste the cottage cheese in there. So and then it gave her, I cannot remember how much protein that added to her eggs, but it was a lot. So just starting out her day, she was already starting out with a lot of protein just by putting some cottage cheese mixed into her eggs. So I actually meant to do that today, and I'm just now thinking about it. Actually, I don't even know if I have some, because JJ loves cottage cheese. JJ loves it. JJ can literally eat it out of the thing, and he loves cottage cheese. I just do not. My banana, yes, I have it. I have it. I have it. So anyways, I meant to do that this morning with y'all on here just to kind of give you that idea, which probably a lot of y'all do it already. I just never really thought about doing it because I don't like cottage cheese. But if it's going to give me more protein to start out my day, I'm honestly going to give that a try to see if I like it, okay? And to see if I like it. Let's see here. Let me see what else I'm missing. Yeah, I'm so glad y'all warned me about my banana. Thank you, Pat. You're so sweet. Thank you, Jessica. Hey, Luanda. Thank you, sweetheart. Are the vitamins certified? I don't even know what that would even mean. I'm going to honestly tell you, I don't even know what that means. I will definitely check on that for you. Hopefully they know what that means. I have never even been asked or even ever heard of that in my life. So, but I will definitely get that checked for you. Peggy, my weekend was great. And it was so beautiful here. I blend it before putting in the eggs. Hold on. Let me see here. I blend it before putting it in the eggs. Like you blend it in a blender. Is that what you're saying, Holly? Is that that was your name? Yeah, is that what you're saying? You blend it in a blender? Is that what you're saying? It's not my favorite either, but I was surprisingly mixed in with my eggs, okay? Yes. Okay, awesome. Only way I can eat cottage cheese is stir it in my Jell-O. Which patch made a difference on your weight loss? Are you talking about the patch that I put on? Me and JJ have been wearing this since my hysterectomy in August, okay? I'll fully say that we probably fully started it September because I had it was like the middle of August, but that's why I'm saying September because I had my hysterectomy on the 6th of August, and so I probably started it the week after my hysterectomy. It does help with weight loss, but I'm not promoting it like that. That's not, that you can't promise anything, okay? Now, has it helped me? I don't know. Y'all been watching me, and this is what we wear, okay? Okay. Also, LifeWave, you are going to start seeing this all over the place. They have a video coming out that's going to go viral. So just know that I don't push this to y'all because it's going to take a person that's going to be dedicated to do this, okay? This is a dedication, and if you are not dedicated to do this, then it's not going to work for you. That's the whole thing. You're going to tell me it's not working, and it's because you're not dedicated and you're not doing it. So this is a stem cell light therapy. Your stem cells go dormant as you age, and we have to wake them up. This is stem cells is what makes you heal, makes things heal in your body, keeps things fighting in your body. And this is it's a non-transdermal patch. Nothing is transferred into your body. There's no medication on it, nothing like that. It is all from the light of your body, the heat from your body. So anyways, I actually have several ladies that are still doing it, but they have been dedicated to doing it. So I know that those ladies that started with me almost 3 months ago, they're dedicated. They see the difference. So if it's not something that you continue to do, then you're not gonna see the benefits from it. So yeah, Holly, the product was tested to contain. Okay, that's a lot to read. I will definitely look at this, and I will definitely get back to you. So anyways, I honestly cannot tell you that has made me lose weight because I do watch what I eat every day. I exercise. I watch what I eat. I did not do a test where I ate whatever I wanted for the last 7 months and I only wore this and I lost weight, okay? So I can't tell you that. What I can tell you, it makes my body feel better. Whenever I started, the reason I started was because I had my hysterectomy and it helps you heal faster. And I was told by my doctor, she's amazed at how I healed. Now, I don't know, guys. I don't know. All I can tell you is what she said and what I've been told. I'm not even a year out. And well, let me put it to you this way. After 3 months of just like doing what I was supposed to do with the doctor, I already started working back out with my trainer. So now, did we start out slowly? Yes. But a lot of people wait for a full year after a surgery to even start to go work back out or do anything. And I was able to do that. I eat yogurt by itself. So good. And it is great protein, Kelly. It is. What was your weigh-in today? I lost 1 ounce. 1 ounce. I was 154 last week. I was 153.9 this week. Okay, guys, I am going to go sit down, go read my Bible, and pray about our new grandchild that's going to be coming. Not my grandchild. It's not my grandchild, but it's my new nephew. I guess you could say my great nephew. I don't know what you say, because it's my nephew having a kid. Whatever. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm their aunt. So anyways, I'm excited, and I'm going to go pray for that baby being born today. So I'm super excited. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and I will talk to y'all later on tonight, okay? All right, guys, bye.